Dobry večer, good evening, and welcome to this week's Often Partisan video podcast. It's been quite an eventful day today. Peter Pannu has been at the Labour Tribunal in Hong Kong, had it referred to the High Court. It appears he wants his salary. There was nothing about an apology for the hurt and distress that was caused to him when he was removed from his position. But the news was broken today in the Hong Kong Cantonese press that it's been referred to the High Court of Hong Kong for the 17th of July. £275,000 in once. No word yet from BIH, no word yet on if they're going to counter-sue. I wouldn't be surprised if there was an announcement from them to the stock exchange maybe tomorrow, just to clarify what was in the newspaper. I think they have to do that under section 13.09 of the stock exchange rules. I might be wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised, bearing in mind they've already announced that Peter Pannu has sent letters in to demand that it's going to court. So hopefully Ernst & Young will clarify a bit further where they stand on it. I'm sure they're going to fight it. I'm quite sure that they might even counter-sue. We don't know that yet, but we will see. So good luck, PT. Hope you've got a great lawyer. Also, there was news in online about a Turkish-German winger, 19-year-old, by the name of Tugay Gundogan. Now, it appears this rumour's been kicking around for a while, but I only picked up on it today, so sorry, no one else saw it, so I'm claiming this one. I don't know much about him. He plays for Osnabrück's second team in the Oberliga Niedersachsen, which is the German 5th division. It's kind of a regional league, and their reserves. So, you got 5 goals, 13 assists, but not exactly at the best kind of level. But you never know, he's 19, he might have promise. I can't tell you if it's going to come off. I can't even tell you how true it is, because he's been linked to PS3 Eindhoven as well. But he has been linked. We don't have any European scouts, but I do know we do a little bit of work out there. I know that some of the management staff go over to the continent to look at things, maybe look at players. So it's possible they've had a look at him. Possible his agent sent a DVD in and they decided to take a closer look because he's 2-footed and he can play across the front. So we'll see about that. In other news, in Hong Kong, I kind of mentioned on Twitter a couple of days ago that one of the stories that, one of the themes, one of the chapters from Haircuts and League Cups has kind of developed a bit. Myself and my co-author Will talked about a deal in a place called Xinjiang in China. Now, it's quite involved, quite convoluted, but the cut and thrust of it was that it's a lot of money, $1 billion Hong Kong dollars, and Carson basically was supposed to be given it by a guy called Wang Guozhu. The deal's gone south. No gas has ever been found, it would appear. No contracts have ever been signed with the Chinese National Petroleum Company, who would be the state concern who would deal with it. And the guy who set up, this Wang Guozhu fellow, who was supposed to give the money to Carson, has been arrested. And it would appear, according to the latest announcements from China Energy, that he has been arrested in connection with this deal. There was a guy called Zhu Yongkang, who was once Minister of State Security in China, also head of the Chinese National Petroleum Company. He got sent to prison for life the other day, which was a big thing. Like, this was a guy right at the top once in a while. Not until 2012, so not long ago, and he's had a complete fall from grace, and he's the highest level person to have been convicted from the party since the Cultural Revolution. So it's a big deal. And he's got links to Carson too. He's got links to this deal, supposedly. When I was out in Hong Kong in February of last year, I spoke to a lady by the name of Zhu Dan, who was Carson's second wife. Well, de facto second wife. I don't think they ever married. And I'll admit, she had bias. She didn't like Carson very much. He dumped her for a best friend, who she actually introduced to Carson at a party in Christmas 2012, something like that. No, not 2012. It would have been 2009. Sorry. There you go. Get my dates mixed up. So she didn't like Carson. She was a bit flaky. She liked a tipple, evidently. But she insisted she got documentation, and she showed it to myself and to Will, that Carson had been involved in this deal. So China Energy have A, said the deal's gone south, B, have said that they are screwed financially as a company. They've also had, funnily enough, from the people whose deal this Guang Guoju fella, his company has sent a letter to China Energy requisitioning directors onto their board. Where have we heard that one before? I wonder. It's all a bit convoluted, as I said, but it's definitely going to have an effect on Carson. Bearing in mind that China Energy were chasing Birmingham International Holdings for £4 million, could have an effect on that. So indirectly, this is interesting because it could have an effect on Birmingham City itself. Well, it's just something I'm keeping an eye on. If you want to read the full story, obviously get the book Haircuts and Leak-Ups from the website. It's £5 the electronic copy, £15 plus P&P for the hardback. Me and Will did go into quite a bit of detail on it. As I said, it's a little bit hard going, but something's coming out of this. There was something that was said to one of my contacts out in Hong Kong, something about the dominoes falling for Carson. Basically, that things were going to pieces for him. And I just wonder if this is one of them. I just wonder if Carson is slowly losing his grip on everything, and this, of course, will help him lose his grip on Birmingham City. This could all be positive news with regards to the movement on the sale of the club. Before anyone asks, no, I don't know anything further on Trophy Asia. I'm still chasing that one. I'm going to say the government thing, I don't know, maybe it's not such a big possibility as I thought it was, but we'll still see. Definitely Chinese money though, guarantee that, 100% is Chinese money. So there you go. If you've got any questions, email me, almajir@oftenpartisan.co.uk. You can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/often_partisan. Follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/oftenpartisan. As you can tell, I've had a shave, so you don't need to ask me when I'm going to do that, but I'm getting a new hat soon, so there's the answer to that question. Till next time, keep right on.